Hey guys, so today I'm going to demonstrate very loosely the way we might one day be able to choose the traits of our kids using genetic modification, and I'm going to do so using SIMS 3. Now, note that I say loosely demonstrate because there are obviously some major differences in using a virtual platform to design an avatar versus splicing the DNA of what will eventually be a real-life human being. For one, we're pretty limited here in what we can alter about the child, and let's make that a child, mainly just physical features and whatnot, whereas in the real world, human genome editing is being primarily sought out to treat genetic disorders. However, what I'm about to do here does represent a huge part of the debate as well, because once genome editing technology is stable enough for human use, we will have the capability to edit certain hereditary physical traits, in addition to treating genetic disorders. It all uses the same process. Another misrepresentation here is that with the SIMS platform, you can see the changes as they're being made. Now, if we were to edit the DNA of a human embryo, we wouldn't see those traits expressed until at least the child is born, or possibly much later on as the child reaches adulthood. Alright, so without further ado, let's build a baby. I'm going to name it Test Subject X. That's cute. This is why I shouldn't be allowed to have kids. Let's give this kid some melanin so that he doesn't burn to a crisp every time he goes outside like my pasty ass does. Moving on to hair. Looks like my kid can only be bald, shaved, have a crew cut, or look like Mowgli from the Jungle Book. Whatever. We're going with shaved. Okay, I cannot tell the difference between any of these eyebrows. Not that it matters, because by the time she's 15, she'll be drawing them on anyway. Now for the face. So the game allows you to get really specific with the attributes of your Sim's facial features, so I'm just going to screw around for a bit and see what kind of monstrosity results. So I think I may have created a gremlin. Whoops! Anyway, here we are at the personality section. Again, this is pretty loosely representative of what human genome editing is actually capable of, because while there are some genes that may predispose us to certain behaviors, most of a child's behavior is also a product of the environment. And that's a whole other debate I'm not going to get into right now. So I'm going to work with traits that are just most closely correlated to differences in DNA. For example, athleticism, which could be a product of greater natural muscle mass, or lung capacity, more finely tuned motor skills, etc., etc. Another good example here would be neuroticism, which is linked to differences in hormonal responses in certain situations, where someone with neurotic tendencies may release more adrenaline under circumstances that would be considered only mildly stressful to others. Alright, so that about finishes this baby building demo. I hope you all enjoyed. And if you'd like more information on the methods and ethics of human genome editing, I've included a few links in the description.